YouTube, what's up with your man? It's your boy Anime Asriel in the building. Before we get to this video, can we talk about how good y'all are looking, man? Y'all are looking beautiful today. Go ahead and look in that mirror, you know what I'm saying? Give the mirror a little kiss for me. What? And let's get into this video, man. So we gotta talk about my Hinokami Chronicles wish list, right? But before we get into this, I do want to say, bro, I got a giveaway going on right now. You can hit the subscribe button, turn on my notifications, go hit up my Twitter, which will be in the description. I'm going to give away some gift cards on Friday, so y'all can save them or whatever and buy that new DLC when it drops in Hinokami Chronicles. You're welcome. Let's continue into my wish list. First thing I want to see for Hinokami Chronicles 2, I don't want no open world. I do not want an open world. I actually have live footage of me playing the open world in Hinokami Chronicles 2. That shit was mad boring. My nigga, I was not. Like, I was unconscious, bro. Like, playing Hinokami Chronicles story mode, I would not be able to wake up. It's not that the cutscenes were bad or the boss fights were bad. Actually, I would also like a difficulty. I want a Dark Souls level of extreme difficulty for making an option. Of course, make it an option. Give me a way to play this game at an insane level of difficulty for the story mode. Get rid of the open world. Just do cutscene, gameplay, cutscene, boss fight, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Do it like that. The open world, you know, I'm playing as Tanjiro, this literal meta-human who can run as fast as a fucking bullet, and he's just running. I can outrun story mode Tanjiro in real life, and it's just so slow and fucking boring. Get rid of it. Next up, Hub World. Let us pick a character off of the roster, kind of like Dragon Ball FighterZ does, and let us run around the Demon Slayer HQ. You can have a building be the story mode, have a building, you know, be the online mode, let a building be the game modes, and you can kind of walk into these buildings and just have it be an online lobby. Players can stop and challenge each other at the Demon Slayer HQ and fight on the map. That would be so freaking fun, bro. I would really like to see a Hub World. Next up, more competitive mechanics. I'm going to not go off on this one. I'm just gonna talk about it later for a good reason. But yeah, I want to see more competitive mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Next up, Demon Slayer, one of my favorite anime soundtracks. It doesn't have much songs. It's only on its season 2, and it does reuse a lot of tracks. I would like to be able to cycle throughout tracks, you know, in the training mode or in the main menu, or while I'm playing like a offline bot match. Give us the ability to listen to the soundtrack. Can I hear the openings? Suyaku narau yunoshita boku wo surete susume. Hey, come on, man. Let me hear my openings in game. A lot of anime games completely ignore the soundtracks. Imagine if Jump Force had like the licensed soundtracks. Hey, Jump Force would be a bad motherfucking game just off the soundtrack. I'm just saying. Next up, this goes without saying, bro, we need more game modes. I mean, come on, bro. I told y'all more game modes were coming. I also told you only tengen was coming. That's because that was the original plan. That was the original plan. Now that they completely flipped the script and are doing something different, I have no clue if more game modes are coming at this point. I honestly don't know, bro. So if no more game modes are added for this game, I mean, come on, bro. Fucking Mortal Kombat 3 has more game modes, and that shit was made back in 1751 when my granddad was over in fucking World War II or something, bro. We gotta have more game modes. There's no excuse. Bro, I mean, this expensive ass fucking game they made doesn't have a tournament mode. It doesn't have spectator, king of the hill, no offline game modes. There's no, come on. Hey, I have a really good idea for the community, right? I'm speaking for the content creators. Making content on this game is hard as a motherfucker. So that's why when someone like Blazin comes around and he can uniquely make content and bust through the viewing ceiling for Hinokami Chronicles, and Draco Wolf included in this, and they can bust through the ceiling for the amount of views you're able to get for this game. I applaud them because they are like truly exceptional. So yeah, an offline mode that would be super dope for people would be kind of like how Call of Duty has a multiplayer community. They also have a zombies community. What if we added a horde mode, right? Hear me out. You pick a map or whatever, and they start you off with they start you off with a bot, right? You play one bot, and he's on easy mode. Then he goes to medium mode after you beat him. Then he goes to hard mode. then really hard, and you have to keep beating him, and the rounds keep going up. He has more health, he does more damage. I think it'd be kind of cool for people to compete and to see who can get to the highest round. That personally would be gas. That would be so gas. Just give more people something to do, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to log in and go play a fucking online match, that's the only thing to do on this game. So give more people shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Next up, rollback. If you don't know what rollback is, it's a form of netcode where it makes it feel like you're playing right next to someone offline, sitting next to you, even if you guys are playing online across the world. That's how fire rollback is. Do me a favor, a free-to-play game named Brawlhalla has rollback netcode. Download it, play some online matches, tell me if you lag or feel latency. You won't. The fact that a free-to-play game like Brawlhalla has netcode and fucking Demon Slayer doesn't? That's crazy, bro. But rollback is getting introduced into more games, and it's starting to be like it's sort of starting to be like an expectation, which I like. Like, if you're a fighting game, you should have rollback, bro. A game based on your movements and your reaction time, you need to have rollback. Come on, Demon Slayer, step your shit up, bro. Got this garbage ass netcode anime games be having. I be lagging like a motherfucker. I be questioning, like, am I playing a nigga in Antarctica? Am I playing a nigga in Slovenia? Like, nigga, what is going on? Nigga, I am in America. Why am I playing niggas from motherfucking Mars and shit? This is crazy. Fix it. Come on, y'all. Now, I'm going to get into something hella controversial and hella crazy. Stay with me now. There's a game called Soul Calibur. It's a competitive fighting game. People hold tournaments for Soul Calibur. It's not on the current EVO lineup, but don't get me wrong, Soul Calibur is a bad motherfucking game, man. It's a classic fighting game. It's definitely competitive. In Soul Calibur, you are able to create a character. Stay with me. I know y'all are talking, what the fuck is he talking about? Yes, it's a competitive fighting game where you can create a character and take them online. Now, most people would rather just play with the cast characters, but the create a character is super crazy and super deep. Like, for instance, a Kashimaru, Click, which is another anime gaming YouTuber, shout out to him, one of my all-time favorites. He plays a lot of anime games, but he also plays Soul Calibur. What he did was he created a Guts build, made his character look exactly like Guts, like he jumped out of the anime and the manga, took him online and had a good time. I think, bro, when we talk about anime gaming, and we talk about what can make an anime game community thrive, I think of character creation. I look at Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, whose community pulls almost the same amount of views as Demon Slayer, and the motherfucker came out when I was in middle school. Yes, well, I shit you not. So I'm saying, if Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles, had a character creation where, of course, you could just pick fire moves or water moves, water breathing. What if they added some kind of unique stuff? I'm not asking you to go too crazy on it because I know my expectations would be too high. Just do something a little basic. Let people create their own characters and take them online, okay? If they did this, my God, I'm just thinking about how big the community would be. A big form of content creation for these anime games like Xenoverse are build videos. Shinobi Strikers are build videos. This is a CAC build right here, and people eat that shit up, bro. And it keeps the community alive because when people think about anime, they're like, man, I really wish I was in Demon Slayer. I really wish I was in My Hero Academia. Dragon Ball gives you the ability to put yourself inside of Dragon Ball. Naruto gives you the chance to put yourself in Naruto. Demon Slayer, I would like to see that for you. Next up, let's talk about my final and most important thing. I talked about how I wanted this game to be more competitive. Now, imagine, okay, if the game was made more competitive. Off rip, it's already the most unique game inside of EVO, right? Let me read you off the EVO list. Street Fighter V, Guilty Gear Strive, MK11, Tekken 7, The King of Fighters, Melty Blood, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Grand Blue, and Skullgirls. Now, these are all 2D games except a couple. They're 2D, 3D. This is an actual 3D arena fighter. This would be the most unique game in EVO, bro. So if they added this, it would be pretty crazy. And plus, if it was competitive enough, it would. It has the popularity to get there. It has the funding. It's literally Demon Slayer, bro, the biggest IP on the planet for 2022. So I think, bro, with all of these things, right? Imagine it gets serious, it gets competitive enough to get taken into EVO, right? People are There's a competitive community for this game. There's a community for the horde mode. There's a community for finding out what are the best and most fun character builds. And there's people who just like to see online matches. This game would have so much content, and selfishly for content creators like me, it would be so thriveful. Like, we would be living our best lives. You would see guys actually blow up like people did back in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You know, Rhyme Style, C-Reacts, Burkle, like guys getting 100,000 plus subscribers off of this game. I want that for Hinokami Chronicles 2. Someone listen, okay? Someone try and implement this.